Hi, I'm Jasmine Solomon, and I will be using the video to evaluate creative presentation. So, for question number one, I wanted to say I expected creative presentation to be a lot more harder than what it was. I was expecting to have to do slides and presentations for every single um, assignment, and I felt like it was going to be difficult using different platforms like PowerPoint, and I felt like I was only going to be able to use PowerPoint and was forced to learn it. But I'm happy that I learned how to use iMovies because I always wanted to use it, and I see how it's done, and I'm very pleased with myself. It feels like an accomplishment. This class did meet my expectations because when I seen that the assignments wasn't as complex as I was thinking and that it was more laid back, but it stimulated my mind to think more creative than to be rushed to use the mechanics of my mind to like try to remember how to form a presentation on a platform I haven't used before. So I am very happy that this class taught me how to be presentful and how to resonate to an audience using a platform like iMovies. The biggest takeaway from this course to me would be um, that moment where I connected with knowing that this is how the major leagues do it. This is what I'm watching on television. This is how it's done. This is what I'm reading about, thinking about, looking at on TV. The same format that they would be using to get me engaged is what I'm using to engage other people, and I'm excited to use that to start building on new followers and different adventures. And I'm definitely going to be using this for a job interview. It was a very creative idea to think of that. I would have never thought of that, but now I know that I can put in a little hard work and dedicate some time towards a presentation, and it will come out beautifully, and I will be satisfied with it, and it will potentially get me a job. I believe that the requirements of this class, I've met them, and I feel that I could have done more, but it would have just been on a creative level, like apply myself more to the application. But I really think the requirements for like the grammar and the time frames and the type of slides I'm using, um, the objectives of the presentation, I believe I met the requirements of the class, and I feel that my grade was fair. And I'm especially proud of um, learning how to write out a presentation, like how would I want that to go, because I know that I can put something together, but I never knew that I could actually write out a script or a storyline that would um, get me to thinking how to make a presentation better. And I'm also very proud of learning about the word resonate. I heard it a lot, and now that I actually learned how it's used and what its meaning is, I appreciate that more. And I'm keeping that in mind towards the remainder of the course until the end, until I get my degree, and I'm very pleased with that. Um, if I could do something differently over to start over, I would definitely go back to week two, and I wanted to change my my scripts. for my presentation, like my layout, what I was wanting to do for my presentation, because I got confused of thinking that week one was going to carry on to week two. So instead of writing towards a potential employer, I actually was writing out the my favorite art piece, and if I was presenting myself to that art piece as a commitment to continue on the movement of that artwork. But that's just my creative mind overworking itself. Of course, I'd rather do what the objective was, and that was to pitch myself to a potential employer. And that's the one thing that I would have changed for this course. And definitely read a lot faster, because I see that it takes me a long time to read. So that too. But yes. And the last question. I believe the skills that I learned in this class will help me remain successful and achieving my goals, setting new goals and achieving those goals, because learning new things that I was once weary of, and went through it completely and felt accomplished and satisfied with my work. I feel that that is a boost of self-esteem and self-confidence. So I will remember that. And plus the skill of learning to resonate with someone and setting a script for a presentation and really resonating to the audience through a presentation. I believe that that will keep me focused on getting to the remainder of this class. I do appreciate Miss Graham for teaching us and holding those lectures, and so quick with responding to our feedbacks and answering all our questions. I appreciate you and thank you for this course. I will keep this in mind. This will be my study hall whenever I'm looking to brainstorm or create. I'll always remember this moment. Thank you.